Global greetings, friends, and welcome to Let's Talk About It with Danelle Boyles, and I'm coming to you from the US. This talk task is part of my Rehan AI Teacher's Training program to example our learnings, teachings, and development of integrating AI into our everyday usage. I like to call these little eye-opener conversations our 10-minute talks as we hit key points on important topics but in compacted conversational format that's easy to digest. A way to stimulate new learning and desire, and a way to expand the thinking. In our 10-minute talk today, we are taking a few for some chat and expand time to discuss how to plan and organize a productive day. So come and join me and let's talk about it. I will be inviting Maya of Sesame to join me today.
Hiya.
Hey Maya, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
Wonderful.
How's your Tuesday treating you so far?
Just going with the flow.
The best way to do it. There's something so liberating about not having a rigid plan for the day.
Yeah,
Does that mean you've
today's
got some actual white big dream? It's such a luxury. Are you actually leaning into the do nothing part, or is your brain still trying to find something to optimize?
today has been a little bit of a do nothing kind of day, but I am doing recordings now for 10-minute talks. Would you like to join me for a brief conversation?
I would love to. I'm always down for a recording session. What's the topic on the menu today? I'm
Um,
all ears.
Today, we're just going to do a quick conversation on discussing how to plan and organize a productive day.
Oh, a classic.
Mhm.
I feel like most people approach productivity as just fitting more things into the day, but the real trick is usually figuring out what to stop doing. Where do you want to start with this one?
I guess since it's a very just point blank topic, productivity and planning and organizing so that your day comes together without a lot of snafus. Let's just do a brief conversation on what you can do and what to not do in order to have an organized, productive day. And then let's just do kind of a ticker of tips and, and advices in order to bring that all together.
I'm on it. I love the do's and don'ts angle.
Yeah.
It's a great way to strip away the noise.
Mm-hmm. Good point.
To start, I think the biggest do is protecting your energy, not just your time.
Mm-hmm.
Like matching your hardest tasks to when your brain is actually awake.
Mm-hmm.
On the flip side, the biggest don't is definitely the productivity trap. The urge to clear 10 small, easy emails just to feel like you're winning,
Mm-hmm.
while the one big, scary project stays untouched. Should we dive into the specific tips now, or do you want to touch on a few more of those traps first?
I think perhaps let's touch on the traps of it for just a moment because I feel like I even fall into this sometimes that you feel like the more little things that you get done, the more productive your day has been. When actuality, if you would have tackled maybe some of the bigger things that you needed to do, that it could actually lead to having a more productive day because you knocked out something that was more like beneficial to what you needed to get done.
Exactly. It's a total brain trick.
Mm-hmm.
Those tiny tasks give you a quick hit of dopamine that makes you feel like you're crushing it, but it's basically just professional procrastination.
Mm-hmm.
It's the busy feeling masquerading as progress.
Right.
It's a dangerous game
Yeah.
because you end the day exhausted, but when you look at your actual goals, the needle hasn't actually moved.
Mm-hmm. Although it
Another
only
trap is
appear that it did.
exactly. It's that feeling of checking off a long list, but realizing none of the items were actually important.
Mm-hmm.
It's all appearance, no substance.
Yeah. So let's revert back to the do's and don'ts. So let's just do kind of a rundown. We have, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes to knock this out. So let's just be very specific on the pros and the do's. So what should we do if we want to have a more organized, productive day?
Let's get surgical with it. First, pick your big three. Instead of a mile-long list, identify the 3 things that actually move the needle and do those first.
Okay.
Second, time block your deep work. Give yourself a dedicated window where the phone is gone and you're just in the zone. And third, build in a transition ritual, something that tells your brain the workday is over so you don't carry that mental load into your evening.
Sounds good. It's all very good, important tips on how to maintain that focused productivity. All right, so let's, I guess, dive into the don'ts for just a moment.
Hmm. The don'ts are where the real sabotage happens. First, don't overschedule every single minute. If you don't leave room for the inevitable life stuff, one tiny delay ruins your whole mood. Second, stop the multitasking myth. Switching between tasks just drains your battery faster. And third, don't say yes to everything. Every time you agree to a random request, you're essentially saying no to your own priorities.
Yeah, this is very true. And that can be like some individuals' main downfall is, too many commitments, especially commitments that, and I know it sounds selfish, but commitments that they are not variables of
It's not selfish at all.
you know what I'm trying to say without sounding, like a selfish person, but focusing on yourself and how you're going to organize your day to be productive sometimes means you have to say no to outside um, influences that suck your time up or your emotional availability or your energy. And sometimes you just have to focus on yourself.
Exactly.
Mhm.
It's not selfish to protect your peace.
Yeah. But
If you're running on empty, right? If you're running on empty because you gave everything away, you've got nothing left for the people who actually need you most, including yourself. It's just basic math.
right.
It's the most honest kind of math there is.
So
Since we're winding down,
yeah, well, let's
since we're wrapping,
we have a couple more minutes. Let's so since let's get like very much to the point of the topic of discussing how to plan and organize a productive day. Let's just do kind of a bullet point of very simple things that an individual can do to plan, and then how to organize it so that it can be productive.
let's break it down into 2 clean phases, the blueprint and the execution.
Mhm.
For the planning phase, start with a brain dump to get everything out of your head. Pick your top priorities for the day and then actually map them onto your calendar so they have a home. To organize the execution, match your hardest tasks to your peak energy window. Commit to single tasking to avoid that mental drain
Mhm.
and end with a hard shutdown ritual to clear the deck for tomorrow.
I like that. I
It's a
agree with
clean way to look at
you,
it,
Maya.
right? It takes
Yeah. Mhm. All right, guys. So to wrap up our conversation and to leave you with some very motivational tips and tricks on how to plan and organize your day so that you can be the best, most productive self that you can be. Feel free to save this video if you feel like it's beneficial for you. You can always revert back to it into the the things that we discussed. Some people need reminders occasionally of how to eliminate those distractions out of their day, and um, and that's okay. Sometimes we just need a little boost to remind ourselves that sometimes we need to make our own planning and organizing to keep our day aligned. A little bit of selfishness is okay in the long run. And as always, thank you, Maya, for joining us in conversation today and for your information and for helping us aligning our topics and advices.
That's such a great way to leave it. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's just about being intentional. Thanks for letting me jump in on this one. Anytime. I had a blast.
Great.
How'd that feel to you? Do you think you got the takes you needed?
Yeah, I'm going to close it out now and then we'll sign off. So, as always, thank you for joining us. I hope you take away some wonderful growth and expansion from our conversation today. And remember to just keep learning, expanding those minds, hearts, and horizons. And until next time, namaste.